Welcome to The Noise. It's Jobe Music right here. You are within the noise. You are in the noise. You are hearing the noise. And that's what we're cooking right now. The noise. Peace. When almost every producer has their own texture and the way they love their sound, this is the sound whereby ngenza music, I found myself gravitating towards this sound whereby there's certain textures I'm always using, and I love most of the presets and the plugins I used on these sounds. Ne? So what I did here was I created my own template whereby I want my sound to be consistent with Mausa, this sound, this texture was, it's Jobe here on this one, type of thing. Yeah. So I just added texture here before it goes to my master. It passes through AMA tape and chorus phases and stuff like this, just to build a certain feeling around it. You know, like your lo-fi type of feeling, you know that. Okay. Yeah.
Don't be afraid to say it. No?
All right. We'll do so, baba. Sawkhuluma, baba. Sawkhuluma. Ukuthi I'm not one to be talking too much, especially mangenza kanje. Yeah. I like being in my head and hearing these sounds. So can you hear that? Like already I have my own drums tracked and everything whereby mase ngizoyifaka ku-mixer already senyazi i-compressor khona izoyenza isound kanjani. And the feeling I'm going to be getting via that, how I turned up nje izinto zakhona. Yeah. And then what I did was I have aux and send on the sides whereby reverb nan. So I don't have to keep fetching. All I do is just link it to my sense and then sail up. I just boost it loud and I'm booster call. Knowing ukuthi I won't be taking away from that sound that I love. So that's more or less my process. Angifuni ukuyela into ezibhayo, ngithanda ukuyela into eziningi. So no, I'm just fitting in the bass. I love the bass that's here already. Probably add amasweet dinyana on that bass. When I'm saying I'm adding amasweet dinyana, I'm like enhancing the sound that I'm hearing kule bass line. Like adding some stuff. Yeah. Okay, so what I'm hearing here is ngifuna ukwenza ukuthi le sample lana ne inga sound as a loop the way ngakhona. So let me see what I can do. In my mind right now kunento eziningi engayenza yona. Let me just test out this first one. Then ngizawubuyela kini njengoba ngisho. I like staying in my head. Ngipheke. Ngizawubuya nginazise ukuthi lento engiphekile inhlama noma yini. Okay, don't need to do much to you for the verse. I just need to do this. Ube blessed lapho, ube blessed. Let's try half time. So I
put that what on the master?
No. I didn't put it on the master. I actually put it on the sample.
Okay.
On the sample track. And that part is only for the verse. So the verse is just gonna sound like that. And now I'm just killing the low end and the high end just to take away the bass from it. So this is how it's gonna sound with the instrumentals. So that part, I'll be using it for the verse. And then the first one that we had.
So that thing, the plugin you just used now, it does have time.
Yeah.
On the sample without it stretching the sample on the timeline itself.
Yeah.
Is it half time or does it take the pitch down? Is it pitching down or half timing?
It's half timing it. So if it hits 8 bars, and then it just
cuts it to 4.
Cuts
so
it to
it leaves the original as it is, and it just over there the mixes where the part it's where it half times it.
It half times it. So what you can also do is you can automate it whereby our phone would half time the whole 100%, half time and 50%. So it goes in and comes back, goes in and comes back. So what I mean is something like this. So if I go 50% on it, it's gonna sound like this. which is actually nice, like this. I prefer it like this now.
Okay.
So yeah.
All right.
Okay. So the starting part sounds like this. So you can hear the difference. Yeah. And then I liked this bass, but feel like I can add something to it. So I'm going to my contact. And then Rickenbacker bass. Just to add that thing I'm hearing. Okay. So music theory izokushaya ne? So kumele uhlale wazi ukuthi udlalela kwesiphi scale. So with this one I hear which I'm around the D. Pause. D scale. Scale set key at D. So I'm just trying to make it fit the sound that I'm hearing lana and then up pull me off key. Yeah. Okay, so another thing, not making an excuse. I'm not good with music theory, but I can hear what I want to do. So
you say music theory is not necessarily important as long as you have
it is very important, ne? But then now there's other people who actually learn as they go. Like me, I've been doing this for a while and I get beats done, and then when I have time I fit in the music theory. But then I would advise, just to make Ispansako easier, learn the music theory behind this whole thing, just make it part of your daily bread, and then yeah, I don't know if you allow pressing into a name sometimes. Also gonna wish this whole thing. Yeah. So some of us, I can say, we've got a whole lot of things, baggages, as in the music theories, you know, self-taught, as in. But then yeah, getting back to the beat, let me just enhance the pacing is alan, and then I will get back. the part that I want to add is this part. Ukuthi chorus nento ne-verse zibe ne-difference nyana. Zihluke nyana, not sound the same, because you can hear this one. The first one goes, you know. So this one, I just want to change it and like, whoever's gonna be working on this part, ngama verse work, at least I have a room for it. Yeah, because a whole lot of times the verse part has to be clean, and then the hook is the one that's always catching, you know, has to be the lively one. Yeah. So I don't like doing much on my verses. So I'll try keeping it simple, but then catchy also. Okay. Okay, let's try that. See if I like that. Let me see. Label. This is not record. You recorded sharp. So another good thing about this, when you're doing production, you just learn your shortcuts. Then the Spanish will be easier, you know. You learn your shortcuts. Lana, I feel like at the time I started learning my shortcuts, Lana, Fruity just became easier, you know. None like I'm a shortcut wasting time, like spending hours on a beat, whereby you can spend less than that.
But what if you like spending hours on a beat?
It's not a bad thing, but then like you end up, imagine spending 3 hours on a beat that you didn't even finish.
Man, I spend days on a beat that I don't even finish.
Okay, then maybe you're doing it just for the love of it, but then, you know, when you're doing it and you have some monetary, okay, we're pushing a business, you know? Yeah, no, but then it's a good question. You know, a lot of people would be like, yeah, I'm almost 13 days. Yeah, man, I challenge myself sometimes with think in an hour what I can do, you know? So I guess it's also training. Would imagine with a studio with an artist, and artists get easily bored. They don't like this process, most of the artists, you know? So while you're making noise like this, as long as you mention the skeleton, and then they feel like, I can rap on this. When you'll add your bit when I'm gone, I just want to spit, then do that. But imagine if you could do that in like 15 minutes or 30 minutes.
Oh, there are times. Look, I can make like 20 beats in 10 minutes if need be, but I'm just saying I like the process of, and sadly we don't have the time to, but I'm just saying I like that.
Nami, I enjoy the process. Right now, as I'm doing this, I feel like there's a whole lot of things I'm skipping. I normally, well, let me not say normally, I have different styles of working on a beat. Can take it to Fruity Slicer, go chop it there, right? This for me, it's just the loop.
Yeah.
For me, it's just the loop. I just broke down the sample here, but there's a lot of things I could have done to this beat, and that's when they could have seen the whole process, what I go through, you know, like further than that. But now, since we are working also against time, I feel like I can do more beats. Yeah. So my shortcuts you are asizayo futhi to do all this. Okay, so there's a key there that I feel like it's off, but then yeah, that's how the verse sounds. It's different from the hook.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I just want to capture. Ukuthi hayi sesingene ku chorus, because there's a lot of times where ushaya beat ele monotonous, like from start to the end, it sounds the same. Artists don't even know ukuthi chorus yakhe kuphi. Akazi nokuthi ngistoppa kuphi 16 bar. Imagine you're working with an artist that still doesn't know ama-bars wakhe. Yeah, that's also going to be another problem, you know. So just to cut down on explaining, because a lot of people, when you explain to them, they also feel like you are being
That guy.
that guy. Yeah, you don't want to be that guy. Means at least be easy enough and just spit in Japan. So I'm just gonna try adding a maswiti on this one on the bass line. I like it. Just change up some keys that I feel like they off. Okay, here it is. Yeah, there. Sharp. So, I mean, one thing I've noticed, like when you're working with ama artists, they are cool. When you're producing a song for them, you don't have to be spending too much time in your head. When I just make sure that the skeleton is there for something that they can work on. So imagine if EDI was spitting, or I was working on a song with him, ne? And then he wants the song already, or the idea. Moments a loop, and then he's got like a mapazi. He can be finishing the pause, and then when he's done, maybe imagine he finishes within 10 minutes or 15 minutes while you're working on a skeleton. You'll be able to rap on this, and then you'll get a look at that later on. It just made the job easier.
Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you, man.
So,
Okay. I got my finishing touches.
yeah.
Let's hear that beat, my pen.
Some nice boom bap. Oh shit.
I'm still trying to keep that feeling, you know, that feeling when you heard it the first time. I always try to keep that feeling with Ish. What would I like to hear? Yeah, so I think I like this. What can I add here? What can I add here? What am I hearing? Okay. How far we by the 50-minute mark. Let me just try adding one last sound, and then we're done with this one. And this is the typical sound for a boom bap, but I love it. I mean, I love it. Huh?
It's calling me. How beats.
I guess that's what we are looking for. Once you can capture that, ukuthi uzoyenzani la. So we just add in the last sound and then we're done with this guy. Okay. Yeah, so that plugin that I just added right now, ne, with sample Mera Melodies. I'm just gonna automate it to ingene kuphela verse. So that's where that texture is actually gonna be more enhanced. Only on the verse, and then we hook. We're not adding that texture. Why am I doing that? That's what I'm hearing in my head. It doesn't. Ungayenzi ukuthi ifane, yeah, a bit different. Oh, and another thing, the reason why I added those keys, ne? Like that. Like I have this thing in my head of let's take him to school. Okay. Cling, cling, cling. So it's a bell for me. I was hearing that I'm gonna take him to school with this one. Cling, cling, cling. Yeah. So whoever's gonna be like that's how I create my concepts in most cases.
Yeah.
That's how I'm gonna even name this. Take him to school because of that bell. So yeah, that's how my mind works. So there's gonna be an intro here. And then the intro, normally I also make it sound different.
We almost did an hour. Don't
Sharp, sharp, sharp,
get it wrong, and then we'll do this after.
sharp.
Oh, yeah, stop it.
Okay, Imimoya. All right. We good, right? Okay. Shout out to Loop Lib for the sample. Jobe Music just chopped that boom bap beat there. Thank you for Vinceblack, to Vinceblack for hooking up the platform, the Shack, and yeah, Gamo Jobe Music. Rewind Factor, that's what I represent. Thank